Hello and welcome to Hail Mary Joe 2 TD Scorer Show. I'm your host, Jose. And Happy New Year, everyone. And not only Happy New Year, but we're off to Wild Card Weekend. Probably the most exciting weekend in all of football. It's great football. It's just amazing. So let's go over the quick 6 games that we have on the docket. I have 6 players, all for 2 TDs. Please note, this is not financial advice. This is strictly what I'm doing and only what I'm doing. I'm not authorized to give you financial advice. So, and if you do decide to gamble or wager any money on sports or anything else, please only wager what you can afford to lose. Anything else that you do is stupid, stupid, stupid. So, let's go. We got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Houston Texans with a total of 42 points. So during this game, Houston's been sliding down. Chargers been pretty steady. I expect the Chargers to win. And I'm going with Quentin Johnson at plus 2,000. Not only that, if you look at the Houston teams, the only person that's getting an opportunity at all to score 2 touchdowns is either going to be Joe Mixon or Nico Collins. And you know what? I'd rather take my chances with Mr. Quentin. So that's it for player number 1. Next game that we have on Saturday is going to be Pittsburgh at Baltimore with a total of 44. Same kind of situation with Houston as Pittsburgh. They've been sliding down, and Baltimore's been pretty steady. So I do expect Baltimore to win, but that's, excuse me, my opinion. And I'm going with Mark Andrews for Baltimore at 2 TDs at plus 1,200. So, all of a sudden, we're going to go with the Denver-Buffalo game with a total of 48 for Sunday early afternoon. So, believe it or not, I have Buffalo could be on an upset alert. They've been playing well, but Denver is playing super well. The offense is finally gelling and starting to play like a playoff team. And they've got a defense that's just top notch. So with that defense, you know what? It could be just stifling. If I look at 2 touchdown scorers, there's not a receiver you can trust for 2 touchdowns on Buffalo at all. And, between the running backs, Josh Allen, and the other 2 running backs, Josh Allen's more likely to get 2, but at the end, you don't know, and, Denver's going to stop that. So, I went with Cortland Sutton for Denver, 2 touchdowns at plus 1,400. And I think if this is a low scoring game, the lower the scoring the game, the better it is for Denver, and that they could actually pull off a win. Weather-wise, not going to make a big difference. So, here it is. So in the late afternoon on Sunday, you're going to have Green Bay Packers in Philadelphia with a total of 45.5. So Green Bay's been kind of going downhill. Philly's been staying nice and steady. So I went with Devontae Smith for Philadelphia for 2 TDs at plus 1,100. And, I just think that Philly could win easily by, 20 points maybe. It just depends if Green Bay can't stop the run. That run play option is just going to open up everything for Philadelphia, and they could go, they're going to have their number 1 quarterback back. So, in that sense, it could be dangerous for Green Bay. And I'm a Packer fan. Trust me, I would love nothing else to say, Green Bay's going to win by 4. But it's going to be a rough challenge for them. I'm hoping and praying, but I'm going to go with Devontae Smith for Philadelphia. So the next game that we have is going to be Washington-Tampa. Now, this game has that upset smell to me. It says something's a little off. Yes, Tampa might be. I don't know. I'm big on Jaden Daniels. I'm big on Washington. Now, so Tampa could easily win, but so could Washington. I wouldn't be upset if there would be an upset in this. But I did go with Jalen McMillan for Tampa Bay at plus 1400. Yeah, you've got Scary Terry for Washington, who's probably your best hope. Or you've got the running backs, Robinson, but I don't know. I just think Jalen McMillan, I think they're going to try and stop Mike Evans as much as possible. Nobody wants to lose the game by Mike Evans, even though you can, which is going to, I think, free up some opportunities for Jalen. So then the last game, Minnesota to Los Angeles Rams. I think Minnesota could win. Just really from a defensive point of view, I give them a little better option. Everything stacks up to be a little bit better on the Minnesota side. So that's why I went with Jordan Addison for Minnesota, 2 TDs at plus 1200. So I'm betting 50 cents on the ones, 50 cents on the twos, 25 cents on the threes. And you ready? I'm going to review ticket number 1. It's going to be Quentin Johnson for the LA Chargers, 2 TDs at plus 2,000. Mark Andrews for Baltimore, 2 TDs at plus 1,200. Cortland Sutton for Denver Broncos, 2 TDs at plus 1,400. Devontae Smith for Philadelphia Eagles, 2 TDs at plus 1,100. Jalen McMillan for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2 TDs at plus 1,400. And Jordan Addison for the Minnesota Vikings, 2 TDs at plus 1,200. Enjoy the games. Happy New Year to you all. And we will be back for next weekend's games. Yes, have fun.